Hey everybody, it's Derek here at HobbyBoxBreakers.com with tonight's 2012 Bowman box break. Quite a few teams didn't sell, but I didn't want to make us have to wait. Here's the watermarks that's shown on the box earlier, and I believe that's a serial number, but I've never really checked to see if they're ever different. So that might not be a serial number. See the empty box there. Prince Fielder, James Darnell, Shin-Soo Choo, Matthew Shazer, Francisco Lindor, Dan Uggla, Chris Rierick, Brandon Smith, Willen Rosario, and Hunter Pence. Jay Bruce, Carl Crawford, Doug Fister, Jonathan Berti, Luis Angel Sainz, Ricky Weeks, Carlos Martinez, Jose Osuna, Drew Pomeranz, Chris Sale. Josh Hamilton, Ryan Howard, Michael Brady, Daniel Norris, Alex Gordon, Julio Rodriguez, Anthony Rendon, Kyle Simon, Mike Trout, and Jamil Weeks. Lance Berkman, Elvis Andrus, Brett Gardner, Casey Haerther, Garrett Cole, Carlos Santana, Casey Lawrence, Dylan Howard, Ivan Nova, Chase Utley. James Loney, Craig Kimbrell, Andrelton Simmons, Carlos Ruiz, and a refractor auto of Brandon Drury for the Braves. I think the Braves sold. Yes, Zach A. The Brandon Drury refractor auto. Nathan Fryman, Josh Bell, Max Scherzer, Eric Hosmer, Delman Young. Ian Kennedy, Jeff Locke, Nathan Fryman, Josh Bowman, Michael Young, Oscar Taveras, Philip Wunderlich, Ryan Zimmerman, Casey Kochman, Matt Garza. Derek Holland, Corey Hart, Devin Ethier, Jake Marisink, David Price, Jose Valverde, Michael Brady, Nick Castellanos, C.J. Wilson, Joey Votto. Miguel Montero, Jason Mott, Keith Couch, Brenny Paulino, Josh Johnson, Luis Heredia, Jonathan Galvez, Jared Parker, Jose Valverde, Jared Weaver. My hands are getting super dry. This is the fourth break I've done tonight, and I got 3 more still to do, but just touching all this cardboard dries them out so much. Cole Hamels, Paul Goldschmidt, Giovanni Gallardo, Anthony Rendon, Giancarlo Stanton, Will Middlebrooks, Chelsea Cuthbert, Daniel Corsino, Tyler Pasternicki, B.J. Upton. R.A. Dickey, Starlin Castro, Clay Holmes, Josh Bell, Yunel Escobar, B.J. Upton, Brett Krill, Matthew Shazer, Steven Strasburg, Alex Rodriguez. Adrian Chambers, Clay Buchholz, Heath Bell, Heimer Candelario, Ariel Pena, Adam Jones, Tyler Austin, A.J. Jimenez, Buster Posey, Scott Rowland. Curtis Granderson, Paul Konerko, Justin Masterson, Jackie Bradley Jr., Dustin Pedroia, Brad Peacock, Rookie Davis, J.R. Graham, J.P. Arancibia, Ricky Romero. So I'll grab one from this pile. Justin Morneau, Adrian Beltre, Edward Cabrera, Noah Perio, Alexia Gondo, Jack Peterson, Austin Hedges, Charlie Tilson, Chris Parmalee, Jonas Cespedes. Brennan Bosch, Pedro Alvarez, Asdrubal Cabrera, Nick Kingham, Brandon Drury, Kevin Youkilis, Andrelton Simmons, Matt Perk, Brandon Phillips, Bud Norris. Michael Fears, Zach Greinke, Greg Bird, Eric Arce, David Ortiz, Andrew Susak, Todd McInnes, Justin Nicolino, Jordan Pacheco, Mark Teixeira. Roldis Chapman, Ian Desmond, Chelsea Cuthbert, Chris Rurik, Nick Swisher, Mike Murray, Jeff Malm, Hanley Ramirez, Jimmy Rollins, Drew Storen. Pack. That was the... I usually pull those off last, but that was one of those Topps Pennant ads, just so you know. Jason Hayward, Torrey Hunter, Jose Campos, Jose Vinicio, Aramis Ramirez, Joe Ross, Will Swanner, Jordan Walden, Chris Young, Ichiro. Freddie Freeman, Roy Halladay, Tim Hudson, Kyrell Hudson, Joseph Staley, Anibal Sanchez, Brandon Jacobs, Eric Arce, Troy Tulowitzki, Neil Walker. Howie Kendrick, Ted Lilly, Brian Brickhouse, Ben Revere. There's a Brandon Jacobs refractors, the refractor from the box. Dante Bichette Jr., Brandon Brown, Jordan Zimmerman, Brandon Beachy, Mark Reynolds. I usually set up the silver ice too. Let me pull that out. Show at the end. Because those are about one per box. One auto, one non-auto refractor, and one silver ice per box is about what you're assured of. Victor Martinez, Devin Mesoraco, Carlos Gonzalez, Julio Rodriguez, Brett Pill, Bryce Harper, Devin Ethier, Michael Krause, Nick Markakis, Jesus Montero. Clayton Kershaw, Tim Lincecum, Luis Heredia, Joe Ross, Mike Moustakas, Noah Perio, David Medina, Colby Rasmus, Matt Latos. Leonis Martin, Andrew McCutcheon, Rookie Davis, Trevor Cahill, Albert Pujols, Emilio King, Dion Diaz, Neftali Feliz, Yu Darvish, Gio Gonzalez. 2 more packs. Hope for a bonus Aflac or a rookie auto. Jaime Garcia, John Danks, Brandon Jacobs, Claudio Custodio, Jason Worth, Heimer Candelario, Xander Bogaerts, Shane Victorino, Justin Upton, Irvin Santana. Last pack. Michael Morse, Steve Gordon, Brett Krill, Taylor Whittington, Brett Lowry, Danny Barnes, Josh Bowman, Ryan Vogelsong, Dan Ugla, and Carlos Santana. So, there's the silver ice was Julio Rodriguez, the refractor, Brandon Jacobs, and the auto, also refractor, Brandon Drury. A 13th round pick of 2010 for the Braves. So thanks again. I will be doing a Bowman, but we're going to try a Bowman Jumbo. See how that goes. It will be up for auction starting tomorrow night and ending on Sunday, so be sure to check that out. What else was I? Oh, be sure to check out baseballfactorysets.com for your own wax busting. And I will get you... Oh, also, for the weekend's auctions, if you... partly because I'm behind in shipping and partly because I'm going to try to combine more to help to reduce everyone's costs. Anything this weekend, if you're already in a break, be sure to request an invoice and let me know that you were in one on Wednesday, and you won't have to pay $3 for even the first team. Every team will just be an additional $1. So, thanks again.